What up, nerds? It's your boy Nerd Solo with All Nerd Entertainment here live from Blerdcon on the floor on behalf of Blerd Station. I got my man here, Micah Blair, with me. How's it going, my man?
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to get my voice back because I had a long night last night.
Oh yeah. You were in Freezer yesterday, so I know that voice is probably strenuous on you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And then also hosting my panel that was filled to capacity, so that was crazy in itself.
Oh yeah.
I was yelling, making people laugh, so that was a good experience. That's to bring this into Blerdcon.
Oh yeah. So what we're doing here today, we have a show on YouTube called "What's Your Nerd?"
Right. Okay.
That's where we interview a nerd, Blerd like yourself, and get to know them a little bit, figure out how they became a nerd and what's their nerd passion.
Okay.
So with that, I'll just ask you. Okay. So with that, I'll just ask you, what's your nerd?
Oh man,
what started the nerd journey for Micah?
I got into my nerd journey. My mom had bought me this certain toy.
Yeah.
And this certain toy, you had to collect the brothers with this toy. And that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There you go.
And the first turtle that she got me was Michelangelo. And from then on, this when I got into it. I got toys, the TV, the VHS tapes, watching all of them. My whole room was covered in green and black.
Oh,
if I had my own bathroom, it would be nothing but turtles. I even have a toothpaste. So from that point on, that's when I got into the nerd culture, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Transformers to Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it just took off from them.
So you're pretty much an all around nerd. You like that old school.
I like the vintage. Yeah, I love the vintage.
Yeah.
We waking up every morning seeing the Animaniacs, Freakazoid, Darkwing Duck, the Gummy Bears, Tailspin. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah, them Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes,
that's one of my favorite questions to ask. Without saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because you just said it, what's your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
What's my favorite? It would have to be Tailspin.
Nice. So you were like mostly like a Disney fan, or you just like Tailspin the most?
I just like Tailspin the most, but you can say I'm like that was like my main cartoon I had to watch every Saturday morning. It had to from the theme song to seeing Baloo flying the plane. You got a whole bear flying the whole plane. That's crazy.
Oh man, the theme song was fire.
It was.
Every once in a while, it'll pop my head up.
Let's begin.
God, I gotta watch. See, my son, he's never watched that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch Tailspin.
Yeah, bless him the right way. Bless him the right way.
My kids, they love all the old school movies. It's weird because I didn't push it on them.
Okay.
Like, we watch Dennis the Menace, like they like watching the old Sonic. Like
really?
Yeah. Because I grew up on Sonic a lot. I saw him watching the new Sonic a lot. I was like, hey, let's take it back a little bit. Let's watch Sonic X real quick.
Okay.
And then we took it back a little further to the original Sonic. I was like, you like this? This is wild.
You did right.
I'll walk in his room and he'll be on Disney and he'll be watching like the original Mickey Mouse, like the black and white.
Okay.
The black and white Goofy cartoon as well. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently it's working.
Oh wow.
So we just got a Blerdcon shout out.
Hey.
So how was the Blerd scene in Alabama growing up?
It really wasn't a Blerd scene in Birmingham for a while. It was nerds there, but it wasn't that many black nerds. But since, when I became older, I thought my purpose of making my nonprofit, which is Blerd Over Incorporated, was founded 2019 by me.
Yeah.
And from that's when the presence started to really come in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Ever since I made Blerd Over, because my first convention that I actually presented my nonprofit, well, at first it was an LLC.
Okay.
And when I presented it was at Comic-Con. And people would come up to me and say, hey, what is this? This in Birmingham? I was like, yeah. And people would be like, oh, man, I'm so excited. Like, you actually bringing this to Birmingham because there's so many black nerds in Birmingham, but in Alabama, but it was kind of hard to find each other.
Yeah.
So from then on, I just kept growing it. And then officially, since of last year, Blerd has become a 501c3 in the city of Birmingham.
Very cool, very cool. Because when you hear Birmingham, Alabama, I don't think Nerd, let alone Blur. But I'm from Philly. Regional stuff. We don't know what goes on in a lot of places. I've been to Alabama one time, and we were going to Texas, so we stayed overnight in Mobile, Alabama. Alabama. Yeah, so that was my only.
I'm glad you came out. I'm glad you came out alive.
We went to the store that night to go get some drinks, and we were like, maybe we should have picked the third place.
Yeah. I prefer y'all to pick Birmingham. I'm over here, but hey, you here now, so
I'll remember next time. But that's incredible though. Like, it's got to be a great feeling being responsible for the Blerd presence right now in Birmingham.
Yes.
And like I was saying the other day, you just had your first convention, the African American
Comic
Expo. There it is. So how was that? And how did you think about doing that? What made you want to actually throw an actual con?
Well, man, going to conventions from 2019 on up.
Yeah.
And, I've been seeing like how some of us have to leave from Alabama to go to other states. Like why I'm here, I'm here at Blerdcon.
Yeah.
They're seeing this. It's like, so what is stopping somebody from doing this in my state, in my city?
Yeah.
And, just going to multiple cons, seeing how everything's ran, seeing the vendors, seeing the vendors room, the panel room, what Blerd Station they're doing, what you doing. It's like it kind of sparked me to bring something to Birmingham. So I just took it upon myself, like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with it because the only person that was stopping me was me.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, it don't have to be too big. It could be a decent size just to get a feel for it. So I just went with it. I got with my team. I told my team what I wanted to do. By the grace of God, it happened. I went to the AG Gas and Boys and Girls Club and talked to them to see, what, can I bring this to them? They say they was excited because the AG Gas and Boys and Girls Club is a after school program for kids that's going to do something that's outside the norm. Yeah. They teach them about basketball, how to play baseball, art, things of that nature.
Yeah, I grew up, I went to the Boys and Girls Club myself.
Okay, cool. So you already know.
Yeah.
So talking to the director, he said, you know what, I'm glad y'all here because we got some kids that are into this field that we're in. So I was like, I want to do like a comic expo. He's like, hey, whatever you need, it's whatever. So I said, well, I'm glad you said that. So do you think it's possible I can get the whole building? He said, that's it? I was like, yeah, it's yours. I said, like that? He's like, yeah. All right, hold on, because I know everything is like it's not free. So, like, what's the amount? He's like, only thing you will have to pay is $175 just for the cleaning fee. I said, that's it. He said, yeah, everything is yours. And then the United States Army, shout out to y'all, they sponsor us $2,000.
Wow.
For a one-day expo.
Wow.
And then shout out to First Horizon Bank for our sponsor. They paid the DJ. They paid the DJ y'all for us. So we really didn't spend no money. For my first time having an expo, that was a blessing from God. Because I was like, this is actually going to happen. I got the place. I got people sponsoring, paid off. We had over 50 vendors. Mm-hmm. We had 5 HBCUs to come. Mounds College, Alabama A&M, Stillman, Tuskegee. So it was a great time.
That is incredible. And I did a little bit of research looking into it and look what all it took and like your posting and stuff, all that I can find. I didn't know that amount of people backed you. 5 HBCUs, the Army, $2,000. That's incredible. That shows the passion you have for it, that they saw the passion through your eyes, saw what you wanted to do. The Boys and Girls Club, especially in places like that, especially being that most people that go to the Boys and Girls Club are people of color.
Exactly.
People that need a place to go or somewhere that's not too expensive after school for the
kids. And then, of course, like you said, because, the AG Gas and Boys and Girls Club, it was made for inner city kids because they can do certain things. So just to have this for inner city kids as well, to give them a different outlook, that was a great experience. Before I came here, a parent told me my kids had me to hang up their pictures that they painted and colored on the wall at your convention. I was like, for real? Like, yeah.
Wow. See, that's the type of stuff. That's why we do a lot of this stuff. It's not just because we love it, because we're nerds. It's because we know how it feels growing up with a certain passion, a certain niche that you like to do, or a hobby that you like to do.
Exactly.
And, you're not wanting to show everybody, because being a nerd was not cool growing up.
It wasn't.
Watching anime was not it growing up.
You was a lame.
Yeah, it didn't get you the girls. It didn't get you dates. It didn't get you nothing.
Speak on it.
It just got you a small little clique of friends. Y'all meet up at each other's house or at a clubhouse playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, something like that. We used to go to the Books A Million Club, store on Sunday. It was Sundays, and they had like the Pokemon tournaments and stuff. Yeah, growing up was a lot of fun.
Yeah, see what I got on, for the specs for the OG nerds. This is what they used to wear.
Yeah.
I had to rock these one time. My Malcolm X nerds.
Yes, sir. We are. I recognize it as soon as I see it. I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
There you go. No, but yeah. That's incredible, because like eventually that's what I want to do, like have a small convention, get together, community day, something like that out in Charlotte for all blerds, nerds, and kids and stuff like that. I keep having this idea of like an anime puppet show for kids.
Hey,
because I like new voices. Hey, it just seems like a lot of fun.
If you could dream it, do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what's next for Blerd Over?
Oh man, that is a good question. With the thing that's next, just to keep going for all the black nerds, to find more black nerds, to let them know, hey, there is a community out there for you. There are many of black people that look like us, that loves everything that you love. Like my boy Dimitri from Spawn Cosplay, Blerd Station. The new Netflix for black people.
Yeah.
We got Blerdcon. Shout out to Hilton. We got DreamCon. Shout out to RDC. We got Blerd Fest in New Orleans. Shout out to True. You got me coming up with African American Comic Expo. We're pushing a new agenda in this community to let black people know it is okay to be a blerd. It is okay to be a nerd. It's okay to dress up as Mario, to wear your nerd gear, to watch anime. So with Blerd Over next, we gonna keep pushing. We getting ready for our Christmas toy drive, where we sponsor 5 families, 3 to 5 families for each year for Christmas.
Yeah.
And we also getting ready for we're gonna do a back to school drive.
Okay.
And we also trying to work on a movie premiere in our city for the new Deadpool and Wolverine, where we're going to set up outside, play music, have people dress up as Deadpool,
like a red carpet, like a red showing, like a fancy dress up.
Just to give people that red carpet experience.
That's a brilliant idea. I love things like that. Anything that, like, once again, I always bring back to the kids, because, like, having the kids dress up, walk down the red carpet and see what it feels like.
See what it feels like.
One of the things I really want to do is get my daughter out here. She's really good at, like, putting videos together on TikTok, transitioning and things like that.
So she's an editor already, huh?
Yeah, that's what's up. She likes the ideas in her head. So, maybe one, I didn't want to bring her out here this time. It's my first time out here. A lot of work to do.
Understood.
So, but next time, maybe put her to work.
Oh, yeah.
Do some interviews. Handle the camera work. Try to be around her kind, because, like, I saw this one girl walking out, the afro, she had like this little knitted cat hat on. Okay. I was like, that reminds me of my daughter. These are her people. But yeah, so are you a big anime fan?
Yes.
Big anime fan?
Yes.
So what was your favorite anime growing up? I'll ask that question first.
My favorite anime growing up, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we could have guessed that with the Frieza.
Yeah. Could you tell?
Okay. And it's Frieza your favorite character?
Frieza is my favorite villain.
And all of anime?
All of anime. Frieza is my favorite villain.
He is a top tier.
He's a top tier.
I think people sometimes don't give him his recognition as, like, one of the ultimate villains in anime because of Dragon Ball Z as a whole. Right. The way it's looked at sometimes, you know.
Right.
So, but really, what they don't know is like he's been destroying planets his entire life since he was a child. He's as bad as it gets.
He's bad as it gets.
Like, name me one person that's worse than Frieza, honestly.
Besides Kid Buu. See, here's my top three: Frieza, Kid Buu, Perfect Cell.
Okay, is that your top three from Dragon Ball or anime?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so in anime, do you think anybody is over those two?
Over those two?
Over Buu and Cell.
I'm gonna say, well,
it's not like I have a real rebuttal. It's just interesting. I don't. When I ask people their favorite villains, I don't hear Dragon Ball villains a lot. If I do, I hear like Cell or Buu.
I say for me, I would say those. Like I don't see nobody else.
Nobody else.
I don't see nobody else. I know y'all gonna talk about me, but that's my opinion, people. My opinion.
Well, I think where other people may differ is like there's more evil intent villains out there because you get Dragon Ball Z, each villain is pretty much the same. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball Z. Grew up off Dragon Ball Z and One Piece, so it's not hating on Dragon Ball Z at all. But like the villains are pretty much straightforward, no real agenda. They get there like, let's kill everybody and destroy the Earth.
Right.
Or just kill everybody.
Just kill everybody.
Usually what it is. Not really ulterior motive. Like they don't have like a grandiose origin story.
They woke up with Black Air Force's energy.
Yeah, they were born with Black Air Force energy. They were born with the shoe on the foot.
Right, exactly.
Size 0. So out of 2024, what is your favorite anime so far this year? What anime do you think will take home anime of the year?
Oh, see, it's not categorized, but I think it should. I'm a big JoJo fan.
Big JoJo fan?
JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I got, is that the star?
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. I got the JoJo star on my back. So, yeah, I'm a big JoJo fan.
Nice. So, wait, did they have a new season or anything?
I think the last season was Stone Ocean.
Okay.
With his daughter Jolene. But I think it should be 2 more seasons coming out.
Okay.
They should be introducing Steel Ball and I forgot the other. I think it should be a Black JoJo coming out.
Oh,
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
So I don't know a lot about JoJo. It's one anime that it eludes me because I keep trying to get into it, and I'm not one of those people that hate on animes. I like all animes, and I know every anime has a reason. So like I see the JoJo fandom, and I'm like, there's no way it's not good. There's no way it's not good.
But you don't know.
I just got to get through it, and I keep making it like 7, 9 episodes, and then I just give up, and then like a year later I try again.
But here's my thing: see, people don't realize you have to start from the beginning to see where it's going.
That's why there's some people that are like, you can just start from here. I'm like, I can't do that with anything. First of all, I can't just start anywhere. I have to start.
You got to go from Joseph to Jonathan to Jotaro to Josuke to Giovanni to Jolene. It plays a role, and then
it's like the Jacksons.
It is, and then once you get, they played Casey and JoJo for a closing.
I heard that like a couple months ago, and I was like, you know what? I got to give it another chance because you don't just do that.
What other anime have y'all heard that will play a R&B song?
What year was that?
Ooh, I know it's Golden Wind. It's the Golden Wind
2000s or something. I'm not.
I want to say at all. I want to say early 2000s. But it's the Golden Wind. It's the Golden Wind season,
especially for that time period. Like you're just sitting there. Was it like the rolling credits, like the outro?
Yeah, the outro. So I'm thinking, I'm on my phone. I'm like, I'm not playing this. I said, where's this coming from? Oh look, you see I'm posing. I hear every time I close my eyes. I was like, JoJo, I know you're not doing this.
JoJo, I know you ain't doing them folks like that.
JoJo.
JoJo, you better not be JoJo doing them like that.
How about you to the cookout? You can stay, but still.
JoJo can come to the cookout. Apparently, JoJo can set the playlist to the cookout because
Exactly.
he got it. He know what he's doing. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
And that's the reason why I am dedicated this year. Before this year's out, I may not catch up the entire thing, but I'm going to finish at least 2 seasons of JoJo.
Okay.
And see what the hell is the fuss about.
I mean, but
because don't get me wrong, the story is interesting. Like
it is.
In the beginning, it's just a little slow in the beginning. It's like One Piece is my favorite of all time. Okay. But I always tell people I never suggest One Piece to new anime people.
You see his jersey?
I see it. I also want one. JoJo got style as well. JoJo Bizarre Adventure has the style out of any anime, honestly. But now, when a person wants to get into anime, I don't suggest One Piece, despite it being my favorite, because it's old.
Yeah,
and it's very long. It's not like it's long. That's not like a reason you should watch it. It's a dumb excuse, guys. Whenever you say that, it's not a great excuse. But I understand it being old and being like comedy, adventure, action.
Right.
You know, they don't rely on the action all the time. So if you ask me about One Piece, I'll be like, it's great, it's funny, it's a great adventure. So I feel like that's kind of similar with JoJo. It's like, I don't know if you're ready for JoJo yet. I'll start you here. Is that how it is?
It's like fine wine. It's a very unique taste.
Yeah, you have to have the taste for this.
Yes.
You know, it's not for everybody.
It's not. It's not. But it's okay though. But if you like JoJo, you got a certain style about yourself.
Oh yeah. You cool in most people's books. All right, so behind so you got Dragon Ball, JoJo. What's your number 3?
My number it's so many that's going on right now, but my number 3 is a tie. This one has a good story. Tokyo Revengers.
Oh,
Tokyo Revengers. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers.
I hate how they do Takemichi because the disrespect the anime gets from everyone else. I love Tokyo Revenger. It has a great story.
Great storyline.
With that being said, they should take a little bit of note from Windbreakers. Have you seen Windbreakers?
I haven't. I heard about it. I haven't seen Windbreakers.
It's like Tokyo Revengers, except the main character, the MC, got hands. He got hands.
Okay.
So it's like you've been watching Takemichi the whole time. You're like, all right, this is the season. Takemichi is going to fight.
He's going to get some bodies.
And it never happened.
But he got bodied.
He got bodied.
Damn, Takemichi. But also, since we're talking about throwing hands, and the other one that's in the same category as Tokyo Revengers is Baki.
Baki. Dude, boy, I just caught up on Baki like a few months ago because I was in like out of the loop on Baki. For some reason, I never started it. I watched it all in like 2 weeks.
I've never seen an anime talk about more hands than any other anime.
Hands on hands on hands. Except Kengan Ashura. And they just did the crossover movie. Wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. It was so entertaining.
Man, that blew my mind. When I saw that anime, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But it's more crucial. It's more crucial than Baki.
Is it? See, I don't know. I don't know which one's more. It might be. I haven't watched Baki. I'm in the middle of King and the Shooter right now.
King and the Shooter, bro. They
season 2 into season 2 right now.
So you in when they doing the tournament?
Yeah. The Shooter tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. See, with King and the Shooter, it was the animation. That was what held me back.
Okay.
But I started with Baki because the animation is almost to that. But it's like a happy medium to like what we're normally seeing,
right?
To like what King of the Shooter is.
Gotcha.
So that was a good buffer to get me really into King of the Shooter, especially like I watched the crossover movie before I started King.
I did too. I was like, okay, now I gotta watch this animation. What's going on here?
But yeah, King and Baki is hands on hands, like we said. Hands is going. That's the word of the day. Hands on hands. Especially when they introduce Muhammad Ali Jr. They did him dirty, but it was so great.
It was kind of his fault, though.
It was his fault. He deserved it.
He should have did
He
that,
deserved it. He deserved it.
And then his daddy came and saved him.
My man came in immediately trying to steal girls.
But no, Muhammad Ali like, hey, Micah,
Yeah.
I fuck with you. I love your dad, but this my son, so chill out. Micah's like, hey, I know who you are. I'm gonna chill out, but that was some fucked up shit that he did though.
Hey man, he got to come outside. He got to come outside, guys.
He came outside, but Muhammad Ali, all right, you got it. You got your lick back. You got your lick back.
But I say they did him dirty because how he ended up losing. Who he ended up losing to.
Right.
All right. Well, whatever. Rocky has more important things going on.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna ask you: have you heard of Solo Leveling?
I haven't watched it yet.
Check out the manga first, the manhwa first.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to. It's my favorite, and I started with that, and it built up the anticipation for the anime. That's it. That's one of my contestants for anime of the year.
Okay.
Solo Leveling, incredible, and it lived up to the hype. They did not do the manhwa wrong. And then my second anime of the year contestant is Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
Have you checked out Kaiju number 8?
I haven't. I heard it. It's so many animes I heard I can't watch it because I'm still trying to cover some other stuff that I'll start watching and try to get that back in
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing as well because I watch anime while I'm doing a lot of things while I'm writing, while I'm editing stuff like that. So like something's always on. When I said earlier, my kids like old things. My son just started watching Ippo. Like, out of nowhere. He's like, Dad, put that one on Netflix. They just put it on Netflix. I was like, which one? This one? He's like, no, not that one. And I skipped over Ippo. And I was like, this one. He's like, no, that one. You want to watch this? I'm like, for real? I loved it.
Hey, we win it today. We win it.
Oh, man. So, nerds, Blerdcon 2024 is going on right now. Blerd Solo, Micah, Blair, Blerd over here. We got a lot going on. I want to see if we can get some people stop by and see what they think of what's going on. What do you think about that? You think we can pull some people in?
I think we can. Hopefully, we get some people up and back.
Hey, you see the pimp right there?
Oh yeah,
the pimp ain't slick back.
The pimp ain't slick back. And then we got our y'all. We got a very special guest that's coming online right now.
I believe it's a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
So
what's going on? How you doing?
All right, man. Come on, man. Have a seat. Oh man, thank you. You know, you better than jog all day with the booty sweat.
It's hot out there. And support the black actors, you know. Support the booty sweat. And I got that can on it at all times. So, what's your name, man? How you doing?
I'm Tim. I'm doing all right.
All right. So, how are you enjoying Blerdcon?
This is my first time here. You can hold it like that. It's amazing, man. It's a lot.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the con a lot.
Is this your first time at Blerdcon?
Yeah, it's my first time at Blerdcon. I've been trying to get here. Work situation. I've been taking off the wrong weeks. I finally got the right week. I'm like, I gotta be here, man. I got to because I see everything online. It's like being at a family reunion, and it's like a lot of.
Right. So, what was your favorite part about Blerdcon?
Man, the warmth, man, the welcome, like how everybody interact with each other, and it's different. I've been to a lot of conventions, and this one it really does feel like being.
Yeah,
everybody welcomes you in. Even to the actors and the people that have the panels, they're not.
They're gonna hold the mic up some so they can hear you.
They're not estranged to you or anything. It's like your man.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Mr. Corey's face painting outside, and he described it perfectly. He said it's like a big ass family reunion.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find a word, and like family reunion is exactly how it is.
Yeah.
It's everybody you see, you feel like you recognize them already because how warm everybody is and how welcoming the entire con in general is.
Yeah, coming here, I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh man, my friends gonna be here. And I walked in here, it's like I knew so many things. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Well, we appreciate you stopping by.
No problem, bro.
Feel free to check out All Nerd Entertainment and Blerd over on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you get your things. And we're also live on YouTube on the Blerdcon YouTube channel. Got it. All right, man. Thanks. I'm just going to go find support so you see me read this message.
Hey, go
Get on it. Go get on it.
And tell he's still gonna get his DVR as well.
Okay, all right. He better get the DVR.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm not.
I was going to say, so far, I think my favorite part of Blerdcon, because this is my first Blerdcon, and it's honestly my first Blerd convention in general going to. I've been to a bunch of conventions in the Charlotte area, never really been outside of North Carolina for a con. And Blerdcon being my first, I think the most memorable thing here is the nightlife, the concert after hours, the DJ, the sets he played was phenomenal. And then you look out in the crowd, you see, black people as far as I can see, and the DJ plays Paramore, Disturbed, Papa Roach, and then they ended it with System of a Down, and the crowd going nuts. That's the best thing about being a Blerd. Everybody likes to assume what a Blerd is or assume what it is being one of us. But they don't know. We love it all. We come in all shapes and sizes.
Right.
And we love all styles and all genres.
Big fact.
What was your favorite part about the con?
Oh man, like I said, my favorite part is just being here. Being around like-minded people, to see all of this melanin that loves everything about, anime, dressing up, cosplaying, talking to my friends, meeting new people like yourself, making good connections, making that good family vibe. That's the best experience of all. That's being here alone is the best experience of everything.
Oh yeah, and I'm also happy I got to meet the Blerd Station crew. We get to chat through Discord and sending things back and forth.
I think it'd be kind of different to get Pimp because he's getting a lot of right now.
He just got swarmed. So a Pimp Slick Back may not be able to get on, but that's all right. We'll find somebody else walking by. That's all right. So yesterday, this was like the hot area. Everybody was going back and forth here, and now everybody's just using the escalator.
Right.
Nobody wants to use the elevator no more. Welcome.
man, busy.
How you doing, sir?
I am fine, sir.
I got a whole, for him, man. You got to say the whole name. A pimp name, Slickback.
Pimp name Slickback.
Here you go. Pimp name Slickback.
Pimp name Slickback. Come on, everybody. Say it with us. A pimp name Slickback.
Are you deaf? I'm a pimp named Slickback. Say it with me now. I'm a
Okay, call voice.
Yeah.
Gotta say the whole thing.
The whole thing. So how has your weekend been at Blerdcon this year?
Oh, this has been a wonderful weekend. So many girls here. So many beautiful, beautiful women.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yes. So we are this name Slickback can appreciate beautiful women.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Visibility. With your mind, your money, and everything else.
Come on. Yeah. You still on that pimp?
Oh, yes. Did you still take that girl from Grandpa? Well, you know what? She knew what she had to do. All I had to do was say, 44, 45, 43. She knew. But, Phil, let me ask you this. Yeah. Why you had to do the pimp prayer for her? Like Kendrick said, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Oh, see, that I like that. I like that. I like that. A pimp name Slickback. So, what was your favorite part about the con?
I'm just seeing all the beautiful, lovely ladies here. Hey, women. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. I love it.
We all know a pimp named Slickback loves the ladies. Yes, it's all about the ladies. But also, it's about that paper.
Oh, yes.
It's about that paper. He doesn't play about that money.
But if you love the ladies, then they will love you. A big fan. And that will add love to your bank account.
So tell me, how, on average, how long do you have to wait before you pull off on somebody when you tell them to get in the car?
Oh, they usually know to get in right away.
How many seconds does it take before you actually just
usually in less than 4 seconds? They are in the car. Not 4. Oh. Because also, a lot of women cannot run in high heels.
And so you give them 4 seconds, not 3.
Oh, yes, exactly. I am just so they know. They know.
Well, Phil, we appreciate you stopping by Blerd Station. Make sure you follow Blerd Station and Blerdcon on YouTube and All Nerd Entertainment. I'm Nerd Solo. This is Micah Blair of Blerd Over.
Great. And I have a pimp named Slickback.
Not just Slickback. I'm sorry about that.
That's right.
Slickback.
A pimp named Slickback. And get your pimp hand strong, people. Exactly.
My man, because he
always have a pimp hand ready.
He looked like he's about to slap a Mario. So he looked like he's about to slap Mario. So I'm gonna let him go. All right, pimp. Thank you. Take it easy. Have a good one.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you. All right. Take care.
Hey, keep them on the leash now. Always. But you know what? If they train, they ain't got to be on the leash. You did. They know there's parameters, and boundaries. There it is.
I love that.
There it is.
Hey, have a good day. Well, that way exactly how I imagined it.
Yep, every bit of it.
I mean, you asked for a pimp to be on your show.
You get pimp answers.
You get the pimp answers. You ask questions, get pimp answers. No matter if they're stupid questions or not, you get the pimp answers, especially with the pimp named Slickback. Oh, I've had this on for just the time we've been doing this.
I know you're getting hot.
I feel like I should be able to shoot fireballs by now.
I mean, you sweat out all the points by now.
No more level up. Right. If I fall off the cliff, I'm getting down. No more level up. Game over. Okay, so we ate up all of that time.
Yeah, we did. It was a good interview.
I did not think I thought we had much more time left. And I see others probably getting ready to set up to come in. So I appreciate you hanging out the entire time, Micah.
No problem, man.
You know, came out here solo on behalf of All Nerd Entertainment. The other nerds are watching from home, doing their due diligence, posting, helping out. Appreciate you, Wisconsin Johnson and Inside Mike and my guy Flame on Games. Check those guys out wherever you find them on Instagram, on Facebook. Flame on Games. He's also on TikTok. He's a gamer. I think that's it. Mike, you got anything on the plug?
Y'all can follow me anywhere. We got a podcast, Blerd Over, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I'm gonna still call it Twitter. The mama named it Twitter. I'm gonna still call it Twitter. But you can follow us on X.
See, I don't like calling it X, and I don't like that they changed it to X because. So I feel like everybody went through this.
Yeah.
When it first started, and you get the notifications, and you got the 3 X's up top. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
What's on my phone? What's going on?
Yeah.
I didn't open up no browsers. I swear.
That's pretty bad.
Incognito mode.
That's pretty bad. But yeah, man, follow us, support us. We are a 501c3 tax-deductible nonprofit organization. So if you want to donate, if you want to become a sponsor for Blerd Over Incorporated, just send it up on the email. It's blerdover19@gmail.com. And let's make something happen. Shout out to Blerd Station. Shout out to everybody, man, for making your dreams come true. And keep doing it. And at this time, like I always close it, WTW, what's the word? Say it with me. UNITY. And what does that spell? Unity.
Let's go. Appreciate you, nerds. Until next time. Nerds out.
Buy my record.